Introducing first, the challenger. He weighs in at 185 pounds. From Battleground, Alabama, here's the Style, Adam Priest!
He's been loved, he's been hated in this building.
And his opponent, standing nearly 7 feet tall. From Crimson Creek, he is the current reigning and defending IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion. He is the atrocity, KRULE.
If you're Scott Hensley, you got to get out of the ring now. Yeah, good luck, Daryl. Hensley, you better run for your life.
Well, Scott's in a tough position. He's got to get Michael just to get out of the cage.
Yeah, we do have, of course, we got a camera person inside the cage for this.
You got it, Scott. There you go, there you go.
We can try to get the best angle possible.
The crowd telling Scott to hurry, get out of there.
Yeah, there's nowhere to move. Referee Daryl Hall holding up the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Championship. KRULE still got that chair. That's not good. If you're Adam Priest, that's a really bad situation. I got to say, I'm a little surprised to see the monster bring that weapon into the cage. We've got our bell. Mose and I are standing up for this one, folks.
No, this is different. This is different.
Energy. Cage is almost right on top of us.
Yeah, it's right in our laps. KRULE does have that chair. I've noticed. You see all the indentions, Dylan, you think that's the same? Same chair.
Mose, I think you're right.
I mean,
that's the same chair that
Oh, he just gave us a look. That little glance from Adam Priest.
Is he offering Priest?
Alabama man. Oh, and he's not. Okay.
Oh, he's saying no. You know,
that's his roots though, right?
Priest has said a big part of this was that he could beat KRULE. But I think another thing is he wants to out-wrestle him. He wants to see that title beyond around the waist of somebody that I personally, myself, have called the best independent wrestler going today. Well, that didn't work out.
No back down to Priest. Trying to bait the big man in, and I believe he does. I mean, this is, you know, say what you will about Adam Priest's tactics. You mentioned the love to hate. Always going to have the moves, right? It's that chess thing about Adam Priest, man. He's always a couple moves ahead now.
Yeah, but Mose, here's the thing.
Oh my! See, did you see
what I was just about to say? What I was just about to say is, Priest is somebody that, he's one of these guys that uses the whole room to his advantage. And against KRULE, you can't do that. Now, the last time we saw these two guys lock up, they spilled out, they fought out past the food trucks at the brewery, almost cost us the new venue across town. And now, though, they're not going to be spilling out in a lot. This is going to be settled inside the confines of this steel cage once and for all.
And we just saw that, right? Your question right out of the gate should be, how durable is this cage, especially with these two animals in there? And you see full impact from Priest. And again, I mean, there's a little bit of give there, but you see all these zip ties, everything. I mean, it's as reinforced as we can get. And I got to say, Dylan, it feels like it will be able to contain these two.
Well, we'll see. I hope so. I don't want them anywhere near me. The scene, of course, this is spilled out. This rivalry, we've seen it spill over to ICW, Southern Honor, Scenic City Rumble. Oh my! Priest got into that Rumble, was just trying to cost KRULE the title against whoever he could. Almost like oh my God!
Sends KRULE all the way across the ring. Now in the corner, here comes Priest.
They're door side here. Our poor cameraman, like you said, inside the cage.
Yeah.
Trying to get the best out. He might. Watch out.
Off the ropes.
Oh, he just dropped him straight back.
Crazy angle, too, there, Dylan.
Yeah, he's deceptively quick. Very, very deceptively quick wrestler is KRULE. And I mean, look, this is no shade on Priest. We call him any style for a reason. That's a moniker he earned as part of Uncharted Territory Season 4. You and I were there every single week watching him wrestle a who's who.
Legendary.
But here's the thing about it. It's one thing to say you can do death matches, you can do street fights, you can do technical wrestling, you can high fly. It's another thing to be locked in a cage with KRULE. I mean, that's just another, that's like a totally different thing.
Oh my.
Goodness.
Just the sheer violence of it, the hate, the bad blood, everything. Because like you pointed out, Dylan, this started as a friendship, and it's that thin line between love and hate at times that has gotten us here.
Trying to grind him there.
Big shot lands, man.
We have to utilize some of our monitor, even being as close as we are. It's like a go. Goes hit. Oh! He hit hard. I think Priest, I do think is lacerate. I'm not sure how bad the cut is.
Priest sees the moment though. Huge drop kick.
He's got to go. The challenger, as we always say,
He's got nowhere to go, Dylan. I mean, he's trapped there, just using this energy to get any kind of freedom from this while he's just being pummeled and kicked by Adam Priest.
The flurry from the challenger there, very appropriate. I always say this, I do not know in my heart of hearts if KRULE can be hurt, but he can be stunned, he can be rattled. I know that for a fact. The handful of times I've ever seen him come up on the losing end of anything, pinfall, DQ, or otherwise, it's always been in a situation where he was shocked in some way. And that sort of quick attack from Priest when he's pinned in against the cage, I'm not surprised to see a great technician like Priest get the advantage in that context mode.
Well, I think Adam Priest has that mindset like Dutch and Predator of, if it bleeds, we can kill it. If we can kill it, I can get this title and put this monster just completely in my rear view mirror. Now, all that said, much easier said than done, but that's the kind of shot right there you got to take to KRULE.
Yeah, well, if you bleed, you can kill it. The guy bleeding right now is Adam Priest, so he's got to be real careful. Mosey hit the post. It's bad. It's bad to hit the grate. That'll grate your face up. It's really, really bad.
Oh, he's leaking bad.
But to hit the post like that,
as efficient as it gets, man. That is, I mean, let's think about KRULE. A monster, yes, but whether it's by luck or whatever the universe, man, efficiency at its finest by this monster.
Priest is
big rights. Big rights.
I think he feels pretty comfortable that he can trap him between the ropes and the cage, like you point out, Nose. Again, look at that arm of KRULE there.
Hey, that was an early big.
Might have gotten a little too confident.
We see Priest just clutching that cage with everything he has, throwing hands, anything to keep from eating what looked to be just about a 7-foot tall powerbomb. Oh my God! Oh! Just gravity helping KRULE in any way it can. A nasty spill.
That, to me, I don't know if Mose was, or rather if KRULE was trying to goozle him down. I couldn't tell if maybe he was trying to press him. A very, very hot day, blood loss already, and Priest really just crumpled.
Big left out of KRULE.
We've got a very interesting response from this crowd too, Mose. I noticed there are a lot of Priest loyalists here, and there's a lot of KRULE loyalists. And after a while, yeah. And now KRULE's gonna say, forget about it. I gave you a chance to use that, buddy.
That half second though. Priest uses it, lands a big shot. Now he may be taking a ride.
Oh! Folded him up into a cover two. Nope. I gotta say, I think against a lot of people that's the end. But Priest, man, this is so personal for him. It's been such a guiding obsession for him. Former two-time action wrestling champion,
including a win over Anthony Henry. And that's the kind of toughness in that matchup we saw is what he's going to have tonight again in this building in Tyrone, which if you've not joined us in person, I can't put into words when this crowd really gets going what it's like. Now that may not matter in another second. It's almost like the executioner and the gallows.
Oh yeah, what? Priest is inviting. I don't know if that was wise. That's where I think this weird, there's something I feel like we don't know, Mose, about how this friendship concluded, because there's been a lot of strange moments between these two guys over the course of the last couple of years where it almost feels like there's a spot.
Took Priest's head off.
Well, the challenger is He's surviving. I don't know that he's in any position to. Was that a chop attempt?
It was a chop attempt, and that's something Adam Priest, that dog in him, just that fighter, to the last breath, Adam Priest, any style. But this just feels like a shark circling, Dylan. This is bad, bad, bad for Adam Priest.
Well, here's the thing. He didn't get hit in the head with the chair, he got hit in the face. I mean, he might have a broken jaw, you don't know. There's any number.
Your breathing going to be affected no matter how that goes, right?
Watch him again, no. Maybe get the boots up. Challenger hitting that second gear. DDT. That's the version he goes for is a kill shot, but it is a DDT.
The Challenger's all rolled up, swinging for the fences at it, Priest.
He's wearing him out. Priest is looking to seize the money. Man, he's taking a lot of damage.
And he's a long way from KRULE, Dylan. Is he trying? Yeah.
He is all the way up, and KRULE has caught him, and is trying to pull him down.
That is a long way for Priest. That is a long way.
No, don't do that. Now this is not an escape the cage rules, but it's not a WWF match from 1987, so that's not going to do him any good.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
No, I'd rather not, because I've seen KRULE set a guy on fire, and they are high above. If Priest falls down, his career's over.
Oh my God! No!
Priest getting his own grip. I don't know what good that's gonna do. And they're way up. Priest just tried it. Oh my God. Oh my God! All the way down! Entire row! The prison's locked! And the chip! Nope! The chip does not return! Mose, that was probably...
It's attempted murder.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that was a 12, 13, maybe 14-foot drop straight back from the challenger. And a terrible. Now you gotta know, when you come that far off, it's gonna affect the person doing the suplex too. But that's not a person. Whatever that being is, it's just built different.
I don't know if you heard that, but Bob Banks just yelled, "All will burn!"
Yeah, he's been yelling. And I know he's been excited for this one. He thinks, and many of KRULE's followers think, that it was a heresy what we saw last time in this building. The controversial ending. Priest claiming he won twice. Priest puts on the brakes.
Yeah. Very surprising.
I think he went all the way to steal.
Big leg kick.
That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. Oh, he hit the edge of the chair.
But that took a lot of Priest, bro. He came down very awkwardly on that chair as well.
I got to think of the core strength it takes after you got suplexed on the top of the cage by KRULE to execute a pile driver at all. Not a minor miracle, that's a major miracle.
It's a major miracle, and the gumption to attempt that on KRULE says everything about Adam Priest. Folds that chair across the back of the atrocity.
Priest he has, at the very least, he's been able to slow down the monster. And it's
a big,
it's over.
It's a big goal, just getting rolled over.
I think that's really smart, because I don't care how tough you are, I don't care whether you feel pain or not. If he can take away his breathing, if he can somehow affect that, he's got a fighting chance.
Priest.
And right now he's got a real chance because KRULE's still down and Priest out going back up. He's adjusting the cage. He's doing maintenance on the cage. What is he thinking?
Yep. A little help making sure this cage. No, he's not. Powerbomb again!
Splash on the top of the cage. The impact, he really skipped. He couldn't go straight to a cradle. When you're dead dropping from that high mode, it's very hard to go into a cover. Very, very hard. He skipped like a rock off of the champ. 2. Man,
The gas out of this crowd.
that, if you're, Priest has got to go now. He's got to make a play now.
He knows it. He knows it.
I telegraphed it a little too much. He telegraphed it too much.
KRULE hitting the DDT, maybe rubbing a little salt in the wound.
Oh wait! No! Yeah, I don't. But this match could not end that way. I don't even know what we would have done if that had happened. After what we had in here
It'd have been like breakdown.
a couple months ago, I tell you what, I'd be leaving right away. I wouldn't stick around to try and figure this thing out again.
There may not be a venue to lose. This crowd would have all really would have burned.
I think Priest is, and maybe a lucky break. I think the bleeding is stopped for Priest, so it's not going to affect his vision. I was worried if this went longer, it might affect his vision, but maybe look for a score start.
Here we go. Huge moment for the challenger.
Oh, he got him. Oh, yeah, he got double it up. Priest looking to double up with a nut shot. Look, I don't. If you're made to matter, that's gotta hurt. I don't care who you are. That's gotta hurt. God forgive me or whatever. I think KRULE might be hurt for the first time ever. I think this is the first time I've really seen him hurt her in a match.
That was the most vicious hit to the head via chair I've ever seen in my entire life.
He rocked him.
This is that moment, right, where KRULE raises from the ashes, but you're seeing him struggle. You are seeing, Priest,
Where'd he get that?
he had that planted?
Is that branding iron? Oh, he's got the branding iron! We saw this at Southern Honor! He's gonna end this thing! He's gonna end this thing! He's gonna... KRULE has put his hand in the flag! I don't even know who got the worst of that! Priest with a DDT!
I don't think Priest can see, but he's about to win! Oh, he's so close to being the IWTV World Champion.
Most KRULE's hand was in the flame.
He
And I don't know if he tried to throw it back or what, and now he just set up!
The frustration is evident all over Adam Priest as he grabs that chair. Grabs that steel chair.
Priest has got, he's gonna throw everything he can at him now! Oh my God! How is he alive? KRULE just hit him harder than I've ever seen a human be hit in person in my life.
It was like Robbie Lawler, Melvin Manhoff kind of knockout that Priest survives. I don't know how. I have no idea how Priest is still conscious.
I still can't believe KRULE put his hand in the flame and literally physically stopped it with his hand. We've got dueling crowd, challenger and champion. KRULE now bleeding from the back. Choke slam. Turns it on, he's gonna scorch dude! That's it.
Your winner of the match by pinfall and still IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion, KRULE.
wrestling matches, there are fights, there are rivalries, there are feuds, there are a lot of things, and then in a totally separate category is whatever the hell we just saw tonight. The end of a years-long war between two former best friends. Still, the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Champion, the Atrocity, KRULE. We'll see you tomorrow night, TWE H2O live on IWTV.